Live from Austin, Texas, with host Rosie Newberry. Local trends, shopping, and more. This is Studio 512.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us for Studio 512 today. Are you looking for a long-term cuddly companion? Volunteer Kimberly White-Erlinger from Austin Animal Center. Oh, he just escaped me. Has brought along a sweet pup today who is ready to find his forever home. And boy, he has some slobbery affection to share. Kimberly,
Yes,
good morning.
He's my favorite, yes. So Neville is one of my regular BFFs at the shelter. He is so beautiful. I hope
He is a
the
very
isn't he
handsome
gorgeous?
boy,
He is
yes.
so beautiful. Look at that. Okay. His other best friend is hiding in the studio. But
Yeah, we've got his friend Derek, who's also a volunteer at AAC,
yes,
right?
and
Standing
his-
off
his-
camera.
Yep, that's
And
right.
it tells you that he really loves his people.
He's so loyal to his people. He's so sweet. So Neville, besides just being impossibly gorgeous, he is a 2-year-old German Shepherd Hound mix.
So he's a smart boy.
He's smart, loyal, loves to exercise, loves to play. Good down, loves to do tricks. So we learned today that he actually can lay down on command. He's done it several times already. So he's very smart. He loves to play fetch. He loves the play yard. He loves toys.
When you say he loves a play yard, can I infer that he means with other pups?
Right now, we usually keep him by himself.
Okay.
So if anyone has a dog and they want to meet Neville, we always strongly recommend a meet and greet. So
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure how he is with other dogs, but you know,
Smart boy.
He's really smart. When he walks by dogs in the kennel, he kind of just walks past them. And he's been on outings where he's just walked right past other dogs.
So he's not being triggered necessarily by them, but
So
to
far,
your
no.
point, a
Yeah.
meet and greet would
Yeah.
be
That's always the safest
really
option.
apropos.
Yeah,
And I
absolutely.
think people can see some really precious pictures.
Isn't
You're going to make friends at the
Darling.
dog park when you have Neville with you.
I know,
People are
I
gonna
know.
be
He's
like,
so gorgeous.
Look at that
Look
beautiful
at him.
dog. Yeah. So since he is so smart, where are we at with potty training, crate training, that sort of thing? Big thumbs up.
Big thumbs up. I don't know about his crate training because he came in as a stray. He actually came in on Christmas Day, so he's been at the shelter for
wow.
over 6 months. And so, but you know, he's great in the kennel. So I think that, and because he's so smart, I do think that he'd probably be fine with crate training. Yeah. So
And the biggest deal is he is affectionate.
he is so affectionate. He loves, you know, German Shepherds do this thing where they love to put their paws on your shoulders and give you
didn't
big
know
old
that.
kisses. Yes. And it's really cute, but they're big. But he is, he's so relaxed right now.
He just,
But he's just
this is a
chilling.
term I've learned from the shelters, the sploot.
The sploot.
Yeah,
Yep,
he's
he's
just-
kind of doing a half sploot right now.
Yeah.
He's so comfortable right now. But yeah, he loves to give big old slobbery kisses, and sloppery. I guess we've made up a new word. So, but he's
And
just
he
so
likes
sweet.
playing with toys, and
loves
clearly
toys,
he's
yeah.
food motivated, just like me. I've always
Yep.
got to say it because I get it,
know.
brother.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Someone just walking alongside you, tossing food here and there. What's not to love about that?
Wonderful. Since he is
boy.
so active, is he the sort of boy who likes to be like let off into the yard, or does he like going on walks? That sort of
He
thing.
likes both.
Okay.
What we usually do with him, because he's still got a lot of good energy, even though he is 2 years old, is we take him into the yard. We have a yard right next to his kennel. Play fetch with him for about 10 minutes, burn some of that energy out, and then he's perfect on the leash. Perfect, absolutely. He's such a mwah.
Okay. So
Perfect
maybe somebody who's a little bit more active who wants
Yeah.
to hit the trail with him,
Yeah,
that
would be
sort
great.
of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
would be
awesome.
great.
Okay. All right. I'd like to ask about what's new at AAC because this is a really odd time of the year, right? Where people start going on vacations and that sort of thing. So some of your foster pool dries up a little bit.
Yep.
And so you guys are trying to encourage fostering, adopting as much as humanly possible.
Yes, and because of that crazy storm we had last week, we're seeing an influx of dogs that have gotten out, dogs and cats that have gotten out due to that storm that came through. So we are way overcrowded. We a couple of days ago we were negative 70 in terms of space. That means we had 70 dogs in kennels that were not open to the public. So we are desperate for adopters and fosters who can commit to 2 weeks or more. But yes, fosters tend to go out of town, and they bring their dogs back, and if it hasn't been adopted yet. So we definitely need a larger foster pool.
Can I ask, does it still benefit you for someone to even volunteer to come walk the dogs, for example? Because I know, right as we've just hit the summer, you've probably got some teenagers who, you know, might be old enough to drive a car, but maybe they don't have a summertime job, or they're really, you know.
That would be great. Up to 18, they should be with a parent, but once you're 18, you can either go through the process and become a volunteer, or just ask a volunteer or staffer to get a couple of dogs out for you. I got 2 dogs out separately for people who wanted to help. They just were there for the day. And we learned a lot about these 2 dogs that I didn't know before. Meaning, you know, we learned that these dogs were great with strangers.
Oh, great.
That they had never met them before. And so I'm able to put that on on my observation notes.
And
so,
that, of course, is
really
something
helpful.
that we've learned over time, is that the fostering, the time spent with these dogs, especially outside of the shelter, is crucial information to eventually give to someone, so that we get a forever home match. And not somebody brought back to the shelter.
We want to set the dog up for success.
That's right. You're being set up for success with all these little treaties.
Oh, yes. Catch it?
Okay, talk to me about kitty cats right now. You say you've got a couple of categories and you're looking for some help. So first of all, the cactus cats.
The cactus cats. And so I'm going to be super simplistic and say that these are cats who are prickly.
Prickly. I like to play on words.
So very clever. So the cactus cats they might just be a little bit harder to place in terms of, you know, they might have a little more stranger danger. We have fewer notes on them. And so they might need someone who can really understand how to get that cat out of its shell. So,
and not only that, you also have the desperate house cats.
The desperate house cats. And the desperate house cats. And those are mostly in foster. And we have desperate house cats events about every 2 months. We have big adoption events. And so, those are just, again, cats that are struggling to find just the right home. So
maybe they go out to foster, but they come back.
But then they come back, or they stay in foster for a really, really long time. And adoption fees are waived for those 2 categories of cats.
Wonderful. And any other adoption categories waived or halved at this time?
I'm glad you asked. VIP adoptions, which is, to again put it very simply, is a foster to adopt. You get to basically try the dog out in your home and make sure it's a good fit for both of you. Those are waived as well, 100%. Those are completely free, and all other adoptions are cut in half.
Wow. Okay. All right. So guys, this is the time. I especially think about if you have one of those jobs like a teacher and maybe you're home for the next couple of months. What a great time to train an already smart little pup.
I know. And he's turnkey, as we say in real estate. He'll just move right in and be fine in the house.
Sounds like it. And he's waiting for more treats right now is what he's doing. Neville, you did a good job, buddy.
So good.
All right. Kimberly, thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
To adopt Neville and to see all of the pets currently available for adoption at Austin Animal Center, head to austintexas.gov. The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by Austin Habitat for Humanity Restore. Austin Habitat for Humanity Restore supports the mission of Austin Habitat for Humanity, which helps families achieve their dream of affordable home ownership. Today we're talking with Shelby Allen, Ben White Restore Assistant Manager, and Bertie Samilpa, not only a HUD certified housing counselor, but also an affordable housing manager. Shelby, we're going to start with you. What can folks expect when they walk into a Restore?
They can expect a little bit of everything for everyone within the entire building. We have everything to offer, from construction materials to clothing, accessories, anything that you could possibly want. Like, we pretty much have everything.
June is National Homeownership Month, I know. So let's talk about where the profits go from Austin Habitat for Humanity Restores. I know there are 3 of them locally, and how they support Austin Habitat for Humanity's mission.
The profits that we generate from all 3 of our stores in Central Texas go directly into providing affordable communities for families in need.
Okay, Bertie, we're coming over to you. As someone who works closely with future Habitat homeowners, what does shopping at the Restore mean to you?
Yeah, it means a lot. It's exciting to come in here and see the inventory. Like You know, you come in here and you don't find the same things, you know, you find these unique finds, but at the end of the day, it helps to support our mission. We have with our homeownership program as well as our repair program, so it does help.
Shelby, what kinds of items can people donate to the Restore? And can you talk to me a little bit about how the process works?
We accept donations 7 days a week. And we also have our procurement team that will actually come out to your home and pick up your items. If you go through the website to get that set up, they will come and pick it up. They'll bring it to us. Other than that, 7 days a week, anything from clothing to construction materials, and that list is available online.
If someone is interested in learning about affordable home ownership through Austin Habitat for Humanity, you can still help them out.
Yeah, they can go to our website to apply. In fact, if they go to austinhabitat.org, they'll go to our program. They'll click on the link, and then they'll give them some information regarding our program and the requirements for the program.
Thank you both so much for your time.
Thank
you.
you
Thank
so
you.
much.
To learn more about the resources offered by Austin Habitat for Humanity and to start your home ownership journey today, go to austinhabitat.org. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by Austin Habitat for Humanity Restore. Welcome back, everybody. Hey, are you a fan of music and trivia? Record Play combines those, or should I say record play?
Record Play.
That was a big nod. Record Play combines those two things for some super fun events, and they've got a really fun one coming up for the 90s and early 2000s music lovers out there. That includes me, creator Back Zomanigi, and co-host Marissa Rivera are joining us to tell us more. We're happy they're here, y'all. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for being here. Okay, so Beck, we're going to start with you. How does this trivia show work, and why did you want to do it?
I mean, I'm a music nerd, you know, and I love games, so it only makes sense to combine the two. So people come in, you play as a team, and you get to do, you know, some music trivia. You get to learn about, you know, your favorite artist, you know, go and watch music videos, and then you answer on your phone. And the quicker you answer correctly, the more points you get.
Which is because otherwise you could start Googling.
Yes. No ChatGPT here. This
No, analog.
Yes. And then, you know, every round, you know, we do a challenge. So the more points you get, you qualify for a challenge. We have musical chairs, dance battles, auto-tune karaoke, and you get to win some prizes.
Those are some really fun categories. Oh, I really love that. And is there, you know, a range of genres that you like to cover? Is it just the stuff you're interested in?
No, we change it up all the time.
Okay.
We've done 80s pop, we've done divas, R&B. We did recently, it was hip hop meets R&B, so I can do whatever. I can
That
do
is
whatever thing like
amazing. Do you find that you learn a little something along
Oh, I
the way?
love it. I love it. I do my own research. I love I'm a nerd about music. So.
I learn something every time, for sure. That's why I'm host. That's why I'm not a participant.
Yeah, I know. You said you love being the host because you
I don't
get
know
to,
the answers.
You don't get, you don't have to have the answers. It gets given to you.
Yeah.
So yeah, Marissa, you host the event. Let's talk about the details of the upcoming one that's happening with the 90s and 2000s.
Yeah, 90s versus 2000s on June 14th at Pershing Hall. Doors are at 4 o'clock, starts around 4:30. Have the trivia game, lots of fun, and then we have an after party afterwards with DJ K. Kelly.
Lovely, and I do want to talk about that after party, but I have to ask about teams first. How big can those teams be? Is it one person can show up, or?
No. So teams of two or more, so like 5,
5,
6.
6 is fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
2 to 5, 6. Because I'm
Yeah.
trying to think of like who are the closest friends I have that are also really good.
I mean,
at stuff
it's a great date night. It's a great girls like day party kind of thing.
Oh my gosh, I bet the divas. Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
that
that's
was
my favorite one to host. I host that one every year. I
Oh,
love that one.
lovely. Okay, yeah. Marissa did mention the after party there, so tell me a little bit about that and the costume contest.
Right, so we have a custom contest going on, Rep Your Decade. So 90s, 2000s, you want to look like TLC, you want to look like Missy Elliott, whatever you want to look.
Get your butterfly clips
Yes.
out. Okay.
Scary Spice.
Yes.
I love it.
And the after party, I mean, we have a raffle going on, you know, to, you know, raise some money for Sims.
And yep, I think you're giving me a lovely transition here. We're talking about Sims,
Yeah.
president of the board, y'all. No big deal. In addition to all the other wonderful stuff she does, you are a therapist.
Yes.
As a profession, and so it made sense for you, also a performer, to be
Yes.
president of the board. Talk to me a little bit about the organization.
Yeah, Sims Foundation, it's been around for 30 years. We're actually celebrating our 30th anniversary this year.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And we provide mental health and recovery services to music industry professionals all throughout Central Texas, the 5-county region. So whether you're a musician, you're working the soundboard, the lighting board, you work at a venue, you're management, you are at a record label, you qualify for services from the Sims Foundation.
I think that's amazing because it focuses on everybody who's involved
The
in
entire
the industry.
ecosystem,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, we are the live music capital of the world, so it's important that we take care of the people that bring that creativity, that live spirit that we all enjoy and love every single day here in Austin.
Especially mental health services. We are big here on mental health support.
Amen.
Yeah, at Studio 512. Okay, we are going to play a little game to give people a taste of the sort of trivia they can expect. Marissa, I'm going to bring you to me because I don't want you cheating. You said you don't know any of the answers, right?
I don't know.
So, back, what can we expect as far as the questions? Are they just simple, quick answer, or what do we expect?
So we play this game called Say What. I'm going to read the lyrics to a song with
Oh,
no
boy.
cadence, maybe put a little accent into it, and you're going to have to guess who said those words.
Who said those words? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Is band close enough? Or do we
The
have
band, no, the band is fine.
Okay, okay.
It's multiple choice, so A, B, C, or D.
Okay.
That
A, B,
helps
Just
me
like
a
it-
lot.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That helps me a lot.
All the questions at Record Play are multiple choice.
Okay, good to
Yes.
know.
All right, so here we go. Question number 1. If you don't have a car and you're walking, oh yes, son, I'm talking to you.
Yeah, we both know it.
I thought it easy. Is it
know
A, Destiny's Child, B, TLC, C, Brandy, or D, Mary J. Blige?
Do we get a bonus point for saying
Yes.
no scrubs?
No scrubs. That's right. And during the game, you have 15 seconds to answer. And the faster you answer, the more points you get.
Okay, so I have to
that's
beat
cool.
you now.
All
Okay,
right.
so one more.
All right, let's step it up a little bit. It's not a day for work. It's not a day for catching tan. Just laying on the beach and having fun. Is it A, Aqua, B, Mariah Carey, C, Ace of Base, or D, Avril Lavigne? She's going to get you. That's right, Ace of Base.
Gotta get you.
Yeah, all right, so she won. That's
Is
right.
the baby. Yes.
All right.
My boss told me I can sing on camera because it's not actual music.
Great.
When I do it, it's not actually in tune.
Love,
So,
love those copyright rules. Thank you.
yeah. All right. Last question, maybe.
All right. Now throw your hands up in the air. Wave them around like you just don't care. If you're on the party, let me hear you yell, because we got it going on again. Is it A, Boyz II Men, B, 98 Degrees, C, Backstreet Boys, or D, NSYNC? It's B, Backstreet Boys. Everybody!
What was C?
It was C, Backstreet Boys.
Oh, C,
It was
Backstreet
C,
Boys.
Backstreet Boys. She got it right.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Okay.
because it's Backstreet's back.
Yeah.
Yeah, girl.
Okay.
She got you.
You know what though? Pretty
This is
good
why
game.
I host. This is why I host
good
and I
game.
don't participate.
I loved it back. That was a lot of fun. Okay, so I want to make sure that we mention for folks who are watching today, who are getting interested and are yelling maybe at their TV screens, get it right, that you actually have a promo code for them to be able to attend this event.
Yes, I do. If you go right now, you go to recordplaylive.com and then you can get your tickets right there. You enter promo code STUDIO512 for 20% off all the tickets. We have couches, we have VIP tables for 2, and general admission. So go get your tickets.
It sounds like a ton of fun. And 20% off, y'all, with Studio 512. Marissa, last question. 30 years of celebration here for Sims. Any other way that we can support you at this time?
We can't do this work and we can't support our music community without all the great Austinites that enjoy music and understand the need and the importance of mental health. So come on out, have some fun, support Austin musicians.
Listen to the therapist. She's got it right. All right, y'all. We really appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Of course. All right, guys. This event is going to be super fun. I'm really jazzed now that I got 3 questions. It's all for a good cause. You don't want to miss it. So get your tickets and learn more about recordplaylive.com. The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by Pins Mechanical Company. Celebrate Father's Day with something more than brunch or a necktie. Take Dad out for some fun to Pins Mechanical Company. I'm standing with Aspen Early, Assistant General Manager of Events, who's going to tell us a little bit more. Aspen, first question for you. What are some experiences that make Pins perfect for Father's Day?
Pins is perfect for Father's Day really because there's something for every type of dad. Whether your dad is really into sports, we have giant TV screens to watch anything. If he's into bowling, we have 20 duck pin bowling lanes, so it's definitely the star of our show. Retro arcade games to take Dad back to his younger years, and everything else in between. We just really have it all.
I'm looking at shuffleboard, I'm looking at skee ball, all sorts of really fun things to get into around here. I'm glad you brought up duck pin bowling though, because I told you off camera, I don't know what that is.
It's okay. Sometimes a lot of people never know. So duck pin bowling is a lot similar to regular bowling. So it's just a little bit smaller. It's on strings. And to make it better, it's easier because you get 3 turns per time you go, so you're definitely going to get a good score.
Sports, TVs, all types of activities Dad can get into. Let's talk about keeping Dad happy though in the belly.
Of course, you know, every dad needs to fill his belly with a good old fashioned, some nice bourbon. We have a ton of top shelf, 36 draft lines, so we have a beer for everybody. And we also have food trucks on site because we don't serve our own food here. And we also have 2 commissary kitchens going in that'll be open daily for us. We have Jew Boys sliders and Lefty's Pizza coming in. So we have locations all over. So we have some in all over Ohio. We have one in Charlotte, North Carolina. We have some in Indianapolis, Nashville, Pittsburgh. So even if you're in one of those cities and your dad's here in Austin, you can buy him a gift card, buy him some merch, because some of our other locations have different merch than this one.
Ooh.
So make him feel a little bit special when he comes to his local Pins Mechanical.
I think that sounds like fun.
Of course. So you can always send him something, and I myself am way more into gifts of giving experiences than a physical item anyways. So he can definitely come in and have his own like best day, or you can bring the family because we're family friendly of all ages until 9 p.m.
Until 9 p.m. And when can dogs come?
Oh, dogs can come at all hours of the day. We honestly really want you to bring your dog.
It brings you a little joy too,
Every
right?
single day.
So it's Dad and Dad's best friend is the pooch.
Exactly.
You can bring both.
Please bring both.
Sounds like it'd be a good time here at Pins. Thank you so much, Aspen.
Of course, thank you so much for having me.
Check out their website, pinsbar.com, for more info on games, daily specials, and how to book your next event. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by Pins Mechanical Company. Welcome back. I can't believe we're saying it, but summer is here. When did that happen? Okay, as such, East Village, which is a mixed-use office, retail, and residential space, is hosting what it calls Center Stage Jams, a free, I said free, summer music series. Kristen Jacobson of Austin Flea and Sarah K. Wolf of Good Party ATX are here to tell us more about it. We're happy to have them. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for having us. Thanks for being here. So Sarah, talk to me about what the deal is here, because I know you know a lot about East Village ATX.
Yes, East Village is a brand new development in Northeast Austin. They have retail spaces and resident spaces, and what I love about it is they have this beautiful amphitheater stage space that is having its first ever event this Saturday, Center Stage Jams. And so we're inviting the community to come out and party with us. We're going to have live music. We're going to have, of course, vendors with Austin Flea. We're going to have adoptable dogs by Happy Hearts Dog Rescue, because you know I have to have dogs at any event I do. Pretty much, it's kind of my thing. And then food trucks too. So it's going to be just a good time to hang out outdoors and soak up the sun and get to know each other.
It's peak Austin, and I love that it is a free event. That's so huge, especially when we're thinking about families for the summertime, because those dollars can go quickly.
Exactly.
Exactly. All right, so Kristen, you were actually invited by Sarah. She reached out to you and said, I'm looking for vendors and I would love to have you be included. Tell me a little bit about Austin Flea and what it is y'all do.
Sure, I'd love to. One thing that Sarah said that's so important is supporting community, and we're big supporters of both the artisan community, the music community, local events, local charities. Like, that just is part of our heart and soul. So with that, I think that we're hopefully a great fit for this event, and we've got some of our vendors that we're bringing out. We've got between 10 and 15 of local artists with everything from jewelry to
Food,
original artwork, candles, all kinds of really fun, neat stuff.
And when I was asking about flea in your name, like the way I think of a flea market is maybe not what Austin Flea actually is.
Right. We kind of sort of stole the name from the Brooklyn Flea out in New York. Okay. And we had some friends, we've been doing this for 17 years.
Wow.
And some friends came back from New York 17, 18, 20 years ago and said, hey, nobody in Austin is doing this yet. And why don't you fill that niche? So we've been plugging at it the whole time, just popping up around town, different breweries or coffee shops or distilleries or all kinds of spaces around town that really feed that local vibe.
Okay, and I know that there are a lot of local vendors who have been on this show and who watch this show. Can they get in touch with you about?
Sure.
Yeah, all right, okay. I hope everybody at home heard that. All right, let's talk about what you brought today, starting with Crunchy Munchies, because I told our producer, Gracie, as I was putting photos for Crunchy Munchies in, I was like, it's not gonna be what you think it is. Because I thought it would be a type of candy, right? But it is like the most beautiful. Look at this. It's 3D printed, I can tell.
3D printed. Also, they kind of do two concepts. They also have the freeze-dried candies as well.
Also do have munchies.
Yeah, so it's Crunchy Munchies. Crunchy Munchies and 3D printed dragons or reptiles and all fun kinds of stuff like that usually the kids just go crazy for.
You guys, I can even like move the tail. What do they call that? Like it's got like ligaments and stuff like that. That is super cool. Yeah. And so some of these little pieces are just really gorgeous. So it's one person doing Crunchy Munchies, and freeze-dried foods have become huge. Yeah, especially like the sour stuff. Look at some of these little pieces though. Just the artistry behind this is like
it's amazing.
So different, so cool. All right, so and the Minotaur is for any of our, like mythology fans, is actually jewelry, and we're getting to see some pictures of it now, but you guys have also brought some options.
Yeah, we brought some earrings and some bolo ties. She, as you said, her inspiration is from nature and mythology, and everything is gold, sterling silver, or bronze. Another local artisan that has just these really cool designs. The snake is very thematic in a lot of her work, so you'll see that in a lot of her stuff.
I think it's really cool. And then bolo ties, of course, are a ton of fun. I mean, I don't even know if you can tell, but this one's like an eight ball.
Yeah,
I bet it's from an actual like pool ball 8 ball.
It probably is.
It certainly
She's
looks
that
like
clever that she probably was able to do that.
I love it. Okay, and Embody is a candle company.
Yeah, they have a really neat concept. They're not just candles. With every candle, there's a playlist that you get that helps embrace the mood that each candle represents. So you'll get the scent from the candles for this mood, and then you get a playlist that goes along with it.
I can see now there's like little QR codes and stuff happening on the back. That's really clever and smells really good.
Super cool idea, concept. Makes it a little bit different from your normal candle company.
Handmade in Pflugerville, just saw that. Okay, and then you've got just a host of delicious treats on the other side of the table. Who's this?
So this is a local company. They're called Was, Texas. I had to practice that. Amazing couple. She's from Texas. He's from a specific region of Mexico. These are all his family's recipes, generational recipes. Was is part of the name of the region he's from. So they took her Texan and his Was and put it together, and they make all of these amazing, amazing pastries. You can't go wrong with any of them. They're all just delicious.
Yeah, making my mouth water. Okay, we don't have much time, Sarah, so I'm just gonna ask real quickly 1 or 2 tips for success for people coming out to see Center Stage Jams.
Right. Well, you kind of want to pack your own picnic, so bring your, pop-up chairs, bring some blankets. You're welcome to bring your own coolers with your beverages. Bring your dogs, keep them on a leash, of course, but just come and hang out. We'll have food trucks there and everything else you need to enjoy your day.
And maybe you pick up a new dog.
I mean, if you're looking for a dog, we'll get you a dog.
Take a leash with you, maybe. Okay, this looks like a lot of fun, y'all. We really appreciate your time.
Thanks for having us.
Of course, East Village, ATX.com is where you'll find more information about Saturday's Center Stage Jams, as well as tips for your visit. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. We have a lot of fun here on Studio 512. If you missed any of our great segments, be sure to check out our website where we like to post the fun things we do. Our feed covers content like arts and entertainment, food and drink, fashion and beauty, home and garden, stuff for kids and pets, as well as information from area experts. In addition, you can check out web-exclusive content that you can only find on Studio512TV.com. We also love to post behind-the-scenes funny moments, outfit inspirations, and more on social media. Find us by searching for Studio 512 on your favorite platform. You don't want to miss a single post. Be sure to follow us, check out our website, and watch us every weekday at 11 a.m. right here on CW Austin. This segment is sponsored by Plexiderm.
Good morning, everybody. Hey, we have a birthday every single year, and I think it's on that day that you really start thinking, oh no, the time is passing. But that may not necessarily be the reason that you're looking a little bit older when you take a little peek in the mirror. It's a virtual world. We're just seeing a whole lot more of ourselves nowadays. And nobody knows that better than our friend Scott DeFalco, who's going to tell us a little bit more about Plexiderm this morning. Scott, hello.
Rosie, great to be with you. Yeah, those birthdays, they seem to come quicker every year. The number goes up, and people have the misconception that just because they're getting older, or maybe that they have too many wrinkles, that they can't deal with them. And that's just not true. With Plexiderm's new rapid reduction serum, we're going to reduce the appearance of all the key signs of aging in less than 10 minutes, Rosie. It is the in the moment, I need results now product, and it's completely topical. That's why people love it, but we're going to jump right into the before and after pictures so people can see how effective this product will be.
Absolutely. In fact, this is one of my favorite things to do is when you're on Amazon or something like that, I want to see the before and afters. So this is going to be one of my favorite versions.
The proof isn't in the pudding, it's in the pictures.
It's in the pictures. Okay, we got Laura, we got Penny, we got Rose.
Three lovely ladies right here that are dealing with issues, especially around the mouth. You can see it with Penny, and you can imagine how she felt after she put Plexiderm's rapid reduction serum on. I mean, it's a dramatic improvement, and to see it on your screen is pretty amazing, but to be there and witness it in person like I was, Rosie, it's mind-blowing. The people feel so much better about themselves, and all they do is put a small amount on that problem area, wait 10 minutes, and they're seeing the results you're seeing on the screen.
Absolutely. It's incredible that that's not retouched. It's incredible that we're just talking product photos. It's crazy stuff. Let's talk about Maria, Rita, Samantha.
This is actually my favorite montage, Rosie, because the reason why people originally turned to Plexiderm was for the three-dimensional bag. Now, these are three different ladies in three completely different age groups, spanning about 25 years. They have the dark circles, they have the under eye bags, but it didn't matter how old or young they were or the issues that they had. You can see what Plexiderm did for them. It completely got rid of the dark circles and the under eye bag. So people can get these issues at any age, really, even in their 20s, depending on genetics, lifestyle choices. Maybe they have allergies, didn't get enough sleep, but it does not matter with Plexiderm. It does not discriminate. We take care of all age groups for men and women.
I'm glad you brought up men as well, because our next montage includes Mona, Carol, and now we've got a man in the mix. We've got Don.
My guy, Don, I love Don, and he had the forehead lines that he was dealing with, the deep set forehead lines, Mona with the under eye bags, and Carol with the laugh lines around her eyes and those crow's feet. I want to talk to the guys right now, Rosie, because there's a misconception out there, again, for the men that, they can't get female products, or, that they shouldn't use them and this and that. That is out the window, fellas. It's okay for you to take care of yourself and look better. And for that, you're going to want to use products like this, or what people normally refer to as women's products. They're not just for women. They're for everybody. The men make up a big part of our fan base with Plexiderm, because with our new serum, it goes on clear. So there's no chalky white residue, so men can put it on. It's like a moisturizer. It goes right into your skin. So that's one of the reasons why men love it. And for the females out there, the number one question I get, the number one question I get is, do you have any free samples? And the second question I get is, does this work with makeup? And again, it works great with makeup because it goes on clear. So ladies, if you're watching right now, Put Plexiderm on a clean, dry face, wait 10 minutes, then use oil-free makeup as normal. I want to stress that because anything that has oil in it will counteract the effectiveness of Plexiderm. So put on oil-free makeup and you're going to get up to 10 hours with the results, Rosie. That's another thing people love about this product.
Amazing. Okay, our last little set here. Ellen, Robin, Jill.
These are three different ladies again. This is a perfect example of how Plexiderm's new serum is working on all the key signs of aging. They had more than one issue they were dealing with. So it's not just the under eye bags. Again, it's the forehead lines, it's the crow's feet, it's those pesky laugh lines around your mouth, and also a real underappreciated part of your body that with aging is an issue, Rosie, loose skin under your neck. That's a big one. And the reason why this serum is so effective is because we've added peptides and collagen to the formula. So we're talking moisture in your skin, we're talking firmness. That's why you're seeing that nice, youthful, glowing look in the before and afters. And again, that's why this product is lasting so long, up to 10 hours with the results. As I stated earlier, that's because of the collagen we put in the new formula.
Let's talk about other reasons why Plexiderm has such a huge fan base.
Number one, for me, or at least from what I've heard, completely topical. No painful injections or expensive doctor visits. People don't have to go through that. You know, there's three things in life I'm afraid of, Rosie. Number one is sharks. Number two are snakes. Number three are needles. So when you look online and they say, oh, you can do minimally invasive procedures. Anything that involves putting a needle into my face is majorly invasive. So the fact that we don't have to do that with this product is the number one thing people love about it the most. The fact that it works so quickly and the fact that it lasts so long. That's really what's differentiating this product.
Not only that, you guys always try to make it special. You have something special going on right now.
This is our biggest discount ever. So this is the Plexiderm 6 application trial pack. Okay, I'm holding it in my hand right here. You can see the 6 applications. So right now, Rosie, this is $14.95. plus free shipping with a 30-day money-back guarantee from the day you receive it. But trust me, you're not going to need to use that. You're going to love this product. We also, if you want to just dive into getting a full bottle, we have 50% off a full bottle of Plexiderm, or maybe if you've been a user before and want to start up again. It's really 2 different options that are great. But this trial pack, if you just want to try it to see how effective it'll be for you, it's very affordable. Again, $14.95 plus free shipping. The only way to get that deal is to call that 1-800 number that's right there on your screen. That's 1-800-727-6719. You are a phone call away from forgetting about the number on your birthday. You're going to look 10 to 20 years younger in just 10 minutes.
Makes it easy to say yes, Scott. We always appreciate your time and your charisma. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Great to be with you as always, Rosie.
You can try Plexiderm today for just $14.95 with no automatic shipping by visiting plexidermtrial.com or by calling 1-800-727-6719. You will also receive free shipping by ordering right now. Again, go to plexidermtrial.com or call 1-800-727-6719. This segment is sponsored by Plexiderm.